Jesus!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
well, give up then.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jesus!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Make it enough.
Hold the line!
Stay with me, boy. Please. We finish this. Together.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
Freepik.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jesus!
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Make it enough.
Hold the line!
Stay with me, boy. Please. We finish this. Together.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
critic.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jeepers!
was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
We finish this. Together.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
an
up
actual
then.
perfect-
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jeepers!
Minions of the zoo. In space.
I feel like I've lost my purpose. It's like,
Well, give up then.
no.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to BLooZeR in Space. I'm Keeper Knight Tyr Alexander, subbing in for Sanguine. And I'm here with my friends Mitch Nemo,
What's shaking?
James Colley,
Friends is a strong word, Tier. It's also absolutely applicable here.
It's also an F word.
Yes, it is.
Critical,
Right, who's going to hell?
all of us, Rotncorpse,
What up?
and are you back, bastard? Well, he's not really a friend, more of an associate. I haven't paid him his money in a while, and now I'm really scared he's going to come cut.
What's his $3.50?
He wants his money.
Cost you $1.298.
Man, renting friends is hard these days. God.
Especially when you have to buy them.
Yeah. No, back in my day, you give a friend a cheeseburger, a week, a friend for life.
You know
You're
what,
still buying them, though.
Tier? We have enough people here that we should have some sort of compromise on how much we pay our friends.
3/5.
Let's say 3/5 of the majority.
I knew that joke was coming immediately.
Yeah,
as soon as you
I mean-
said compromise.
It generally does with me.
It really does.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
At
hell?
this
Just
point.
like casual racism. Competitive racism is funny.
No, see,
No,
I'm
no,
a
no,
casual
no.
racist on Minions. I'm a professional racist on my other streams.
Fair enough.
I am not a racist. My fat ass
What's
does
a
not
little bit
run
of light
anywhere.
racism between friends?
Alright, so I saw the main thing I want to bring up. Let's get this out the way so I don't get too killed by everyone. They're coming out with a new movie. It's Animal Farm. It's Seth Rogen making jokes about the subject matter of Animal Farm. And I find that Batman, yay!
Oh, fuck you.
Oh. but the subject matter of the movie in the book was a warning. And
Which movie? Which book?
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Oh, yeah.
And to turn it into all right, there are no sacred cows. I guess you can make fun of anything you want, but
Turning Animal Farm into a cartoon?
turn it into a comedy.
No, you don't. They did a cartoon version, I think it was in the 70s or the 80s.
Yep.
But it treated the subject matter with the respect it deserves.
Yeah, and to have Seth Rogen, I'm assuming he's going to be Napoleon.
To have Seth Rogen involved in anything that isn't like a pancake commercial is a bad idea.
Nice.
And even with the pancake commercial, I'm not so sure.
I'm going to do a TF, pick a TF. And Will joins, he joins.
Did I miss Dark's joke?
No.
Nope. Well,
Haven't said it yet.
But again, the subject matter of that movie or that book should not, especially applicable now when they're trying to do communism and socialism.
It's like making a production of 1984, the musical.
You see what they're doing.
With animal characters for some reason.
Go ahead.
On ice.
Wait a minute, Mitch, what did you say?
What they're really doing is they're trying to defang the reference.
Yes.
Yep.
They
And
know what they're doing.
they're going to fail miserably.
Yep.
And I mean, in general, I have no time or space for Seth Rogen.
He hasn't been relevant since like fucking 2020.
When he was good, he wasn't good.
I have time and I have space for Seth Rogen. The time is the late Cretaceous. About the end of the Cretaceous. The space is what is now the Yucatan Peninsula.
Nicely. But again, it is to take the a cautionary tale. It's like taking a boy who cried wolf and turning that into a comedy.
Yeah, well, you could get away with
Democrats.
that, and they've done that in many different comedy.
Well,
And
no.
it does work because that's it's a different thing that can lend itself to humour. But I understand what you mean, Tia.
Yeah.
And you're not wrong.
Like some lessons, some stories should be preserved, and if you were going to do something, you should have stayed true to it and not turned this into the evils of capitalism or making fun and jokes and shit.
And again, Seth Rogen is not funny.
He isn't.
He
Seth
does
Rogen
be.
isn't fucking funny.
I mean, did you ever see his Green Hornet movie?
I did.
It wasn't the Green, but it wasn't the Green. That movie wasn't the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet wasn't Kato's fucking sidekicks, and that's what they turned him into. Kato does everything.
Oh no, Kato doesn't do everything. The super intelligent woman did everything. Kato was her sidekick. The Green Hornet was Kato's sidekick.
Look,
it was a terrible film.
Like I said, Seth Rogen is shit.
He's not that good.
No, he's not. Shit can at least provide nutrients for the soil.
Yeah.
But do you remember when they were talking? He was talking about how robbery, auto theft is hard living in a big city. You know, someone broke into my car, stole my radio. I got a cool knife out of it.
If somebody brought into my car and stole my radio, I'd be fucking amazed. I don't have a car.
But it was just like that was his response to someone saying how their car was broken into, and you know they gotta keep they gotta roll their windows up, because if they don't, they'll just smash them out. You shouldn't have to live like that, in LA of all places.
Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. To be honest.
I mean, that kind of behaviour should not be tolerated anywhere.
Yes.
Agreed.
But again, you have the reason why
it's like that cunt. The amount of violent crime in London. That's the price you get for living in a large city. No, it isn't. That's the price you get from living in an Islamic shithole.
That's the price that you pay when you don't fucking punish people.
Yes.
Well, yeah, honestly, if these pussy-ass cops would just get the fuck out of the way and let us shoot people who commit crimes against us, people who commit the crimes against us would decrease dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's no getting around that.
Did you?
No, I think it'd be better to dress in a dark costume and cripple anybody who commits those kind of crimes and let them live in fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Did y'all hear about the four black kids who were?
I thought it was 6 of them.
No, it was just 4. I believe it was just 4. They stole from a Dick's Sporting Goods. They were part of a football team that was playing in a championship game in Florida.
Yeah, they traveled to Florida to play in this game, and basically did a smash and grab at some store. I don't know all the details.
It was Dick's.
What I do know is that piece of shit sheriff went and ran with their pictures and their names and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he polluted a jury pool so that there's a greater likelihood that these kids get off. Because this piece of shit sheriff is trying to play tough guy. And no one's calling him on this shit. Look. I don't mind having a tough guy sheriff. I really don't. But what this guy is doing is he is creating a foundation for which these charges can be dropped. What an asshole.
Yep.
Oh, he's a conservative sheriff. No, he's not. He's a piece of shit sheriff, and he should be fired immediately.
I don't know. They kind of got more camera stealing. Like you kind of.
I don't. That doesn't matter. He's polluting the jury pool. The sheriff is engaging in an act of tyranny. He's violating the U.S. Constitution.
Probably running for Democrat office.
No, I believe he's a Republican.
No, he's a Republican. It's actually pretty standard procedure because Sheriff Grady is the same one who did the whole thing. Like,
we will shoot
you come here and
sheriffs and police chiefs and prosecutors across the nation do this, but no one ever calls it out for the act of polluting a jury pool that it is.
Yeah. It is.
What's worse is apparently there's a bunch of defense attorneys who are too stupid to make a point of it during the trial, because I would. I get angry, goddammit. I'm sorry.
We know.
You will be.
It just.
I understand.
It's just your passion. We know.
I wish people would be fucking arrested for shit that normal people would get arrested for.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
Well, at least for this one, though, they can't say it's racism because it wasn't just black kids. There was white kids in there as well.
Yeah.
I think.
Again, they'll still try to spin that angle. Oh, well, they don't know. Did you hear what happened with the coach, though?
No.
So the coach calls...
They were pleading with the cops to not charge him so that way they could still play in the game.
And then he called Dix, the plea with Dix. And then...
Because, like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with Mitch on that one, because, like, should he have probably said it and whatnot, but all they did was explain what they did and how they, because of their own actions, cost their own team the championship.
Yep. Yeah, he lost. It sucked to be them.
It really does.
Yep.
Too bad. They made it. Hey, look, the criminals made their choice. They're going to have to live with those consequences. But the sheriff should have to live with consequences too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we truly give a damn about justice and not just vengeance, then we got to do this shit right. And believe me, a lot of times I'm all for the vengeance.
We live in a society where criminals are more respected than actual citizens.
No, it is. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's a respect thing. I think it's more that criminals are useful than regular citizens. Think about it. Again,
criminals glorified a lot more than the people who used to be heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can when a cop kills, and it's particularly a black criminal, no matter what the cop calls the cop, oh, it's a hate crime, racist cop, and it serves an end to, it serves a means to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're oh well, the cops are inherently racist because they shoot X, Y, and Z colors, skin color. We need to get rid of them. But the problem is, they don't never look at he's a poor innocent angel baby Aladdin. He never did nothing wrong in his life.
My baby didn't do nothing.
Yes, and to those people, I'm glad you used a double negative there, which means you inadvertently told the truth.
But see, the problem is, you also got that where, and then they drum up sympathy instead of showing the kid as he is now with his tattoos and his gang piercings and his gun. They show like, oh, look at him as a 6-year-old.
What the fuck is a gang piercing? What the fuck is a gang piercing?
I don't fucking know. Gang tats and
is that not where they stab you?
Yes.
Oh.
But
that's his septum ring.
But you know what I mean? Like his gang is sitting and looking like a goddamn
Muppet
side of beef.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't do nothing wrong. He look at him with his little cute little cap and gown on.
Always with the
Oh
high
yeah, that's the
school.
time when he stole that cap and gown and beat that guy senseless.
He wanted to be a police officer. That's why he was out at 8 o'clock
No,
at 12 o'clock in
no,
the
Ma,
goddamn morning.
no, Ma. He wanted to beat a police officer.
No, he wanted to be one. He wanted to be
No,
a
he definitely said
scientist.
he wanted to beat one with a club.
No, beat them to the club.
And there's always their friends that are like, "Free my homie," blah blah blah.
When the homies in dead wrong.
I mean, I'm parodying it because we kind of have the same thing over here. I mean, back in the 80s and 90s, when joyriding was all the craze, and you get kids like turning themselves into vegetables because they've stolen a car that they can't handle, ended up in a crash, which is basically left them physically and mentally so disabled that they're just sitting there
Meat.
in up space, and people are trying to get sympathy for them.
So they turned from fruits to vegetables.
Yeah, and I was like, God, yeah, he did it to himself. He deserves no sympathy.
Yep.
So they turn themselves into tomatoes?
Yeah.
Yep.
But see, again, it's everyone else's fault. Well, it's like, all right, in the city where I live, you can't, for a while, cops couldn't chase people on dirt bikes. The logic behind that was...
If you had a dirt bike, they couldn't chase you.
Yeah, they could not chase you when you were on the dirt bike.
That's stupid.
It's because a lot... They would be chasing them, and they would get into accidents, and they would, get really hurt and kill themselves because... But the city made that rule, so now a lot of the criminal element in my city at one point just run around on dirt bikes. Because they couldn't be chased. The city ordinance say you can't chase me.
Yeah, you can't chase them, but you could probably put down those stingers to mess with the tires.
Anything that would cause them to have an accident and hurt themselves, totally out. And it was done under the guise of compassion and think about, we gotta look out for the kids.
Because every time they sue the city for it, they're like, well, if the cops wouldn't have chased me, this wouldn't have happened. Because that's what happened here in Holland, where I lived back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Guy robbed a party store, which is basically another term for a liquor store. Sped off before the cops get there. They freaking go chasing him. He blows through an intersection, T-bones a freaking vehicle, damn near paralyzed. He paralyzes himself, fucks up another person, kills the driver of the car he T-boned, and sues the freaking city. Sues the city for the whole thing. So while he's in prison, he can have that. He's like, well, if they got the whole thing, they wouldn't chase. He's like, his response was, and the judge fucking listened to it, of, well, if they wouldn't have chased me, I wouldn't have crashed.
Oh dear God, how are people so fucking?
So the only
dumb?
thing that they could do is basically tell the person in there, it's like, look, you can sue him for the loss of your, the damage to the vehicle, the loss of your significant other. So at least when he's in prison, he's miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not going to take away, but at least he won't be comfortable.
This is why judges need to be more easily removed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I remember you called it poetic justice. I think it happened in the 70s. There's this judge, idle sod. He decided, hold on a minute, can I finish? Yeah, he decided, he wanted to get off for lunch, and he had this guy. He was up for violent mugging in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and said there wasn't enough evidence. I'm just going to let him go. He went off to lunch. When he's coming out, he got mugged by the guy he let off. Put in hospital.
JB asked about cops on dirt bikes. Nope, cannot be chased. Like,
I think
Because they pull that whole thing of being like, we won't chase after them so they don't get hurt. Well, congratulations. You're just basically telling them that that's what they're going to use from now on.
Yeah. What I would do in that situation is I wouldn't chase them. Follow them. They've got to get off those bikes sometime.
That's the whole thing, is following them is considered chasing them.
It depends how far away you are.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, at one point, they used, like, if it was, like, a serious issue, they would use the helicopter. The helicopter could go after them safely.
Yeah, the
Well,
kind
yeah,
of
but
helicopters.
that's going to require more cops to stop raping teenagers.
Yeah, and the kind of helicopters I'd be using are the ones with the door gunner.
God damn it. We're not using Apaches, okay? Repeat another TFR.
Yeah, fine, let's use an A10.
I am behind that more than I am using an attack helicopter.
I like it.
We're not using Apaches to hunt kids.
No, we're using the A10.
No, we're using them to hunt criminals.
What about Navajos?
What?
What about Navajos?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna use this.
Damn it with this thing.
But, yeah, like, that was an issue in my city for a hot minute.
Remember,
the Force will be with them always?
No, GE made the gun for the A10 because they believe in making things that spin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
This just shows you what happens when the clowns start running the circus.
Oh, I know what I wanted
They
to
call
say.
it the part of doom.
Mitch, did you hear about the judge that let off? Did she let him off? Like they gave this criminal this reduced sentence, even though she should have thrown the book at him.
He was 7. Is this the one you're talking about? Was 17 years old, sexually assaulted 2 people, 2 women, kept them chained up, put one in the hospital.
I believe that's the one I'm thinking of. Where she gives him like a light ass sentence.
Oh, well, to be fair, all we hear about these days are judges that give light ass sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I bet he was black.
One's as
That
good
is
as
a white
another.
guy.
Was he? Oh, surprising. Sorry, Mitch, I didn't mean to
Yeah,
talk
there's a
over you.
fucking video of him like grabbing a chick and pulling her into a freaking thing so we can, because it wasn't just sexual assault, it was also kidnapping.
Yeah, because whenever I hear lighter sentence, it's invariably somebody of a darker skin color.
I don't think this is the one I'm thinking about, Rodney, because I believe the guy was black for the incident I'm thinking of. I just can't remember the incident itself. But she gave him a light ass sentence when she should have thrown the book at him.
Yeah. Well, to be fair to Rotten, he's usually on the nose with his facts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that incident did happen.
Yeah.
It just may not be the one that Tyr's talking about.
I wish it had happened to the NPC that we're dealing with right now.
You don't like Admiral Smythe?
Admiral Shouty, no.
Admiral,
Admiral, I can't do this accent.
Admiral Smee.
I think I've
Yes.
seen a midway earlier. Oh, that was a different ship. Okay.
I love having the battle cloak.
Starship Sci-Fi butt plug. Sorry, Starbase Sci-Fi butt plug.
Well, if you look at it, if you imagine it from the top down, it's very much like a Farpoint Station was. Very much a similar design.
Yeah, only
Wait
the
a minute.
spire is higher and the saucer,
James,
the disc
say
rather,
something.
is narrower, shorter.
Are you still using the ship that looks like a snatch?
No.
My ship doesn't look
No.
like a snatch.
No, it is. Ship does look like a snatch, but that's not what we're on about.
It's a raptor, a bird.
Looks
of
like a
prey.
star-bellied snitch.
Nice.
It looks like a diagram of the female reproductive system.
It's not. Yeah, now it
Well,
is.
it looks like it.
I
Staring
got
at the uteroid.
James. I'm at this particular angle just for you.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You happy, James?
For the record, I'm not watching the stream. I forgot to charge my tablet, so I'm just here with y'all. So
No, okay.
I thought you were going to say that you've actually got something interesting to do instead.
Nice.
What, arresting gummy bears?
Yeah.
But yes. Alright. Shit like that is pissing me off.
Oh, I got you.
It is the constant.
I think I went to sleep one day and woke up in the wrong fucking universe, to be perfectly honest.
It probably
How these things happen.
It is the constant.
Dumbass bullshit.
No, it's the bigotry of low expectations. It's the coddling of adults that should know better, that do know better. Oh well, we can't treat him like a normal person. He's X, Y, and Z.
Look, the corporate business environment has created a pattern of infantilization towards adults anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm on a game forum, for example, I want to tell someone that their idea about how to do the new thing in the game is fucked up. If I say it's fucked up, I'm the bad guy.
Yep.
And it's because, I talk to adults the way adults talk to each other.
Yes.
Fuck you, Joey, blow it out your ass. Ah, you're full of shit. We talk. This is how adults talk to each other. But you can't go on a game forum and talk to adults the way adults talk to each other.
Why not?
Because the people running the game forums are fucking children.
Yeah, it's because somebody might come across that, somebody who's not involved in the conversation at all, and they might find it offensive.
Or a minor may come across the words that you type.
Yeah, fuck them. You know what? If children can handle the profanity and sexual violence at home, they should be able to handle it on a game forum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I agree with you 100%.
Well, hey,
like
I'm
I
not
get
going to
angry.
say anything on that because that led to a fallout between me and someone else. I made a joke and it got twisted into something else, and we're no longer friends over it. So,
yeah,
fuck him.
But anywho, so I'm not saying anything on this.
Hey, I say fuck them.
I'm just saying, kids hear more profanity among their friend groups than you might imagine. There's nothing we can see that they haven't heard of yet. In fact, they've invented a few things that we haven't heard of yet.
If it hasn't been heard of yet, it will be soon.
My dad, 22-year serviceman, and by the time I was 14, I knew words he didn't understand.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my favorite one is penis wrinkle.
What the fuck?
Argue with me.
Cunt muffin.
I love the word cunt.
I do like to call someone dick lips.
God damn it.
Tyr, how sheltered were you?
I like the traditional ones. Fuck face, ass wipe, dick lick, douchebag.
Only my friends get to call me fuckface, okay?
I don't. Man, dick lips. Come on now. Where's the love for the classics?
How about twat waffle?
There we go.
I mean, one time a coworker was giving me a lift home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this dude was the mellowest guy in the world. Nothing ever got under his skin. He could take any joke, and he was just super mellow. But someone cut him off in traffic.
Oh no, I have that same problem.
Manually, mind you, rolls down his window, sticks his like his entire upper body out the window, and shouts, "Hey, why don't you watch where you're going, prick lips?"
Prick lips.
Brick lips. I like it.
Well,
I lost
just
my-
start calling people.
that one just doesn't. That doesn't
I just-
inspire me to laugh. It's just I'm more confuzzled by that one because it's got to have some alliteration to it.
Back in the 70s, one of my PE teachers, his favourite one was, what was it? Arse Nibbler.
Ass nibbler.
Ass nibbler.
Yeah.
Whistle Dick's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's
Hey,
an old school
pencil
one.
dick, shut up. Yeah, I love it. Just, again,
I usually just call people a British cigarette. So
You're an ag.
You are the incredible shrink. Yeah, no, you are the incredible shrinking penis.
I still say you should be creative when insulting people, just so they can't. Oh, that's a thing in my throat.
That's what she said.
Because it also robs them of the ability to complain about it.
Yeah.
You know,
I think.
Could you imagine going to your superior and complaining that someone called you a closet rod?
A closet. Hold on. Wait a minute. I wanna read some of JB's some of his stuff. All right. So JB says, well, since it's going that way anyways, the samurai fell I watched earlier Bushido from 1963. One of the lords was a predator of teenage boys. Kinda not expected from a film from the 1969 Japan. Wiener Spinner, Wiener Angle. Strone's updated his schedule will be awesome. Felch. You really want to offend someone? Start by telling an aristocratic joke. Watch out. He'll do the thing from Old Boy. Okay.
You can place your hideous lips on the end of my posterior and kiss it repeatedly.
I mean, think about it. How would your superior view you if you went complaining that someone called you a shampoo bag?
You leg hug. You. Oh yes. You leg hugging marsupial.
I still think the funniest curse
You absolute fucking marsupial.
tirade that I ever thought was funny came from Laser Shoot Larry Magna Cum Laude when he called the resident homeless guy cousin humping homo.
Wow.
Oh, that's an old one.
I use that one now. That was hilarious.
Hold on, James. That's a little too on the nose for you. You can't call something like cousin hump a homo because it may be
Hey,
true.
I am not from Arkansas.
I mean, Texas is the Arkansas.
No, it isn't.
There's
only two things that they can say bad about Texas.
Right,
is that we got
everything
guns
and everything.
and women too.
One of my friends.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. There's only two things bad they can say about Texas: anything and everything. Just like any other state.
One of my friends, it's one of his girlfriends who became his first wife. She kind of looked like a chimp, right?
Lord.
So we kept calling her a chimp, and she used to get really angry about it. And asked her once, "Hey, Vanessa, are you actually Tarzan's stepsister?" She didn't know what that meant, and I was calling it for about 3 months until he told her what it meant.
Oh man, you're terrible.
I'm going to drop for a minute. I'll be back.
All right.
There you
Wait
go.
a minute, James. There's only two things that come from Texas: steers and queers. And I don't got no one for
I
me.
was going to say that.
No, there's only one thing comes.
Dr. Roo.
There's only one thing comes with Texas bullshit, and it can't be you because I don't pilot the eye.
I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
Bye-bye.
You look like you suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Oh,
Are we just going to start quoting Full Metal Jacket now?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Why not?
yeah, Doc.
That-
You look like the kind of guy who's really happy when the fleet's in port.
Wow.
Nice.
One of my favorite ones is still, hey, I don't come down to the docks and knock the dicks out of your mouth when you're trying to work.
To which, if you said that to me,
Clever one.
if you said that to me, I'd turn around and goes, if that's the case, you must have a twin.
Wait, that's basically you admitting that you have dicks in your
don't
mouth when you're
care.
trying to work down at the docks.
Yeah, I wouldn't care at that point because I'd still get a fucking laugh, wouldn't I?
Only from people who don't think it through.
No, I thought it through. I just thought it would be funny.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about other people. You
Yeah.
get a laugh from people who aren't thinking it through.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. Look, I'm.
Apparently, I am roboting again like crazy, or at least
Not to
everybody
me, you
else
know.
is.
just want to be honest. I'm
Well,
just.
Tears kind of.
I'm robotic.
Domo.
He was for a second.
Domo arigato, Mr.
No.
Robot. Domo.
Well, while Tears trying to figure that out, so did y'all hear about the kid in Japan who stopped a knife attack?
No.
No.
Yeah. So in Japan, he risked his life to stop a knife attack, and when he showed up to receive an award by the local government, he showed up wearing the exact same bloody shoes that got bloody during the knife attack. Because to show that he was human, people asked him why he did it. It's because he's a giant weeb, and he said it's what Himmel the hero would have done. You know, I know there's a lot of shit that goes on and whatnot, but that's one of those ones that's like, you know what? I'm not even mad.
No, not at
If
all.
a fucking anime, it's like when they came out with that working out anime, and a bunch of weebs started getting in the gym. People were like, man, if we can get it's like an anime where they start bringing up more about showering and everything, and we can get the weebs where they start working out and showering, they might end the world.
Can you imagine if that Japanese kid you've been on about, he was a native of Hiroshima, and when he was asked about his shoes, he goes, "What shoes? I'm barefoot."
It points to a kind of a bigger thing. Is, you know, our stories about heroes used to be about heroism. Now it's all deconstructionist bullshit.
Yes. At least in the West.
If you deconstruct the heroes so that they're not heroic anymore, people have nothing to aspire to.
Yep, that's something I've noticed over the years. More and more, the people that kids deem as heroes are the kind of people who, when I was a kid, would get beaten by the actual heroes.
The people
think
they deem
about
heroes
Oh, yeah.
labeled as villains.
Do you think it's any coincidence that the people putting out these deconstructions are also the ones who are constantly caught fiddling kids?
Yeah.
Because of course they're going to deconstruct the hero. They don't want someone out there motivated to kick their ass when they get caught.
Or they don't want kids to be able. Again, look at. All right, so the X post, and it had the school book with the goddamn gay sex in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And those type of people that put that fucking thing out in schools and literature are trying to do one of two things, and neither one of them are good. They're trying to desensitize the child to having sex with an adult and teach them,
No, they're not trying to desensitize a child. That's easy. They're trying to desensitize other adults.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no.
They're also trying to make it seem more normalized.
Yeah, the reason they go after children is because there's not as much programming to rework.
Yeah. And that's also why they call it, what is it? Minor attracted people. They're not. They're perverts.
No. God help them if I'm ever at that school board meeting. If I ever have a reason to be at a school board meeting and chewing the fuckers out about the horny pervert sex they put into school books, Because I'll read from the. I'll do that business. I'll read from the book, and when they complain about me doing that, oh, you can't use that kind of language and setting. I'll be like, fuck you. Fuck you in the mouth. No, I'm not done. I'm gonna go off here. I'll be like, fuck you in the mouth. You want to pervert children, but you want to have, and you're perfectly fine with it because you okayed this shit. But now you want to play offended by things that I only say. Fuck you. Get the fuck off my school board. Get the fuck out of my country. You don't belong here.
In fact, things that you're reading from a book they approved.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. So if it's too taboo for your virgin ears, why isn't it too taboo for my kids' virgin ears?
No, Tyr, you're being too nice about it.
You're not being accepting of other people, so you're
Fuck
just
you.
bigoted and homophobic.
You're right, I'm not.
That's literally that shit.
I don't accept people who want to pollute the minds of children.
I'm about to
go get my school board. Get the fuck out of my country. You don't belong to
or other adults.
I'm listening. I'm just going to go get me a drink.
Do you know when we're on about the word pervert? That word annoys me. And you know why?
Why?
Because of the way it's being used these days. Right. In fact, since I was a teenager, a guy behaves to a girl in a heterosexually normal way for a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the girl calls him a pervert. Yeah, because she's looking at his. Stop looking at my tits, you pervert.
Hey, looking at your tits is not perverted. That's natural.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I remember some girl said that to me once when I was about in my 20s. And I was, no, I'm not being perverted. Now, if I was looking at a 6-year-old's chest, that would be perverted.
Yep.
Yeah, but now you're talking about 6-year-olds.
Yeah, but I was emphasizing a point.
I understand that. You understand that. And even the person making the claim understands that. But they're going to use what you said as leverage against you.
If she was smart, she probably would
said that.
If she was smart enough,
that he wouldn't even rape her.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, if she was smart enough, she probably would have.
I'm making the point here. When Sarganovac had said that about Jess Phillips, that he wouldn't even rape her, she went on the news and portrayed it as a YouTuber talking about her rape.
Yep.
Which is a intentional mischaracterization to promote an agenda.
Yes,
because that's what they'll do.
He did the same thing to
Feminist
frequency bitch.
He did that to
Anita Sarkassian.
He did that to Kate Smurfway.
Okay. Can't hear you, Tyr.
I believe it was Kate Smurfway. He said that to.
No, it was Anita Sarkeesian. He said it to. He said it at as well. And she went on a different tirade about it. She was saying, he's been abusive about her physical appearance. Kind of was. I mean, she was no to look at. And then he mentioned Kate Smurfwaite, who basically looks like what Riley Dennis looks like. It would look like if he actually went through the full gender reassignment surgery, but left his face alone.
Well, Kate Smurfwaite looks like she gave up a long time ago.
Kate Smurfwaite looks like titties. But
Kate Smurfwaite looks like a guy.
Yeah, but do you remember what they said to him? Like, you wouldn't say that to your mother, and he called his mother and go, "Mom, I wouldn't even rape you."
Yep.
Of course, yeah. I would expect you to.
I like how Kate Smurfwaite was going on about a stand-up comedy, and well, there was a YouTube video of a stand-up comedy I saw, because I went and looked for it. And it's I think it was the Edinburgh Comedy Festival, a very small crowd, and this guy, nobody's laughing until this guy starts heckling her. And the heckler is getting all the laughs, and he wasn't that good.
Do y'all remember when it was a female comedian and she was just fucking terrible, and the guy, she said something about a guy, so he goes off on her, starts heckling her. Oh, well, you need to get the hell out of here, like, after he leaves, like, because he gets tired of that. Eventually, he fucking goes because it's not even funny anymore. Yeah, if he'd have stayed, I'd punch him in the face. And they, like,
Did he come back?
really? No, he didn't come back. Should have, but he didn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know why? You know when you get an argument between a man and a woman, generally, first person to resort to physical violence is the woman, because she knows it's highly unlikely she's going to get retaliation.
Yes.
Well, you do it right, you don't need to retaliate. I had a gal. She was my fiance at the time, and she went to throw a kick at me. Not a cute little kick under a table kind of thing.
Yeah.
We're amongst a group of people dancing, for fuck's sake. I don't dance, goddammit. But she got pissed off at me because I admit I said something. And she goes to throw like a roundhouse kick at me. And I expected it, so I was paying attention. And to the outside observer, it would appear as though I caught the kick without looking. But I was paying attention, honestly. It wasn't anything all that fancy. But I caught it. I knew that she didn't know I was paying attention. And I caught it like that. And I held her leg in the air. Not like up over her head or nothing, but where it would have connected. I held it at the same level she threw it. And I just dead-eyed her and said, "You want me to kick you?" She said no, and I said, "All right then." And I let it go. You don't always have to meet force with equal force.
No.
It is always good, however, to meet it at least with superior intelligence.
That's not just true with women, that's true with other guys as well.
But at some times that works. There are over aggressive women who will keep antagonizing. That at some point you're gonna have to put her. You're gonna have to punch her to put her in place. You need to get the fuck away.
See, one thing is, guys generally have like a cut-off point where if you go beyond it, there's going to be violence.
Yeah.
And that's where you'll see two guys trying to save face and back down from each other. Girls tend not to have this, so guy will reach that point and he'll start to walk away, and the girl will follow him and keep harping on. And a lot of times that's when some girl gets a fist in the face because she's pushed the guy well beyond his limit.
Women don't know how to fight either.
He's telling you, look, let me go, let me leave, or we're going to get into a fucking fight. That's what he's trying to tell you. I'm saying.
I mean, if we're going to be honest in the situation, though, all that comes to is their upbringing.
Yeah.
Is there what?
Is their upbringing. If they were brought up better, they wouldn't have these issues.
I will not disagree with you. And
I would disagree with you on principle, but not in practice.
You know how you can tell
Tyr, what are you doing?
You know how you can tell if a woman can fight?
She doesn't fight as often?
Yeah. She tends to talk her way out of things.
Pretty much, yeah.
Again, at some point, and this, I hope you don't misunderstand it like us bashing women or anybody or anything. It is not our intention. Sometimes you gotta sack a bitch.
Sometimes. And I love Bill Burr's.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt. Sean Connery was right.
The ass kicking didn't just fall out of the sky.
Hold on, wait a minute. Critical trying to say something. Let me keep jumping on.
I was gonna say, have you guys seen Bill Burr's stand up about there's no reason to hit a woman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Basically, what happens.
Go ahead. Critical, then back.
Oh no, I was finished with that.
Yeah, I like Chris Rock when he's on about women. He goes, the women should be sued for under trade description. Your face doesn't look like that. That ain't your hair. Your tits ain't that big. And he's right.
Look, You want to be equal to a man. Okay, you really don't, cause
Yeah, fair enough. Selective service.
you don't know half the shit I put up with a female with, I wouldn't put up with a guy.
Yeah. Verbal or physical.
Yeah. Like if a guy keeps talking about my mama, at some point I'm gonna fight. Like, but you keep talking about mama, I'm like, look, don't talk about mama.
Like, keep that same energy up, you know?
You know. But if you want equality, you want true equality, that comes with a lot of strings, and you lose a lot of fucking privileges.
Yeah. Yep. Equality. Yeah. Yeah. If you want the privilege, you should have to shoulder the attendant responsibilities and duties.
Yep. I will hold you to the same standard. If I see with a load that's heavy, I expect my guy friends to be able to lift that motherfucker.
Because both in the UK and the United States, the working man got the right to vote. Yeah. In return for selective service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women just whined and got the vote.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Again, and I hate the idea of men going, well, war happens, women was affected. That's not true. You don't have to fucking worry about dying.
Yeah,
goddamn.
NATO the war of women most affected.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that was Hillary Clinton. Women are more affected by war than men.
No,
yeah.
They lose their brothers, their husbands, their sons. It's just like, yeah, men just, lose their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or their fathers, their brothers, their
uncles.
sons.
No, or you come back from war broken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not just physically, fucking mentally. Like you done seen some shit and had to do some things you would never do. Like they can't handle that shit.
Yeah, some things there's no walking away from, or no coming back from, rather.
Shit, the first Rambo movie said it best. Like, yo, the shit he had to go through. Yeah.
Yeah. When he said you don't just turn it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah. But they will never know that fucking. Well, not trying to say they never know. There are women in the military that have to do triple too. I don't think women should be in combat roles. I think they should be more in support roles. You can file a fucking mail service. You can be a clerk.
Yep. How's the Enterprise go for projector anything? It was destroyed. It blew up.
What?
Yep.
I swear to God, I hate the naming conventions of the. So it is stupid to have direct names for everything, like an Enterprise. It shouldn't be the fucking same.
What shouldn't this? What do you mean?
Robot.
No.
I've seen you experience technical difficulties.
You sounded fine to me.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
Alright, I said that the Enterprise shouldn't be called. Why am I fucking frozen?
I don't know.
Turn the heating up.
No, in game. There. Wow. I said it shouldn't be named the Enterprise because in the current universe, like things are fucking different. So they should have different naming conventions.
Why? It's a mirror. It comes from a mirror universe, a different version of the Prime universe.
Yeah, but even in the Prime universe, you wouldn't have this. They have the exact same name of the ship. Like that's fucking impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Well, because this isn't the Prime universe. This isn't the Murder Prime universe either. This is technically not should be Prime universe.
It doesn't matter. It's still a universe that follows the basic principles of the Prime Universe, the same as the Mirror Universe does.
Well, no, it doesn't, because the current empire is based on a totally different set of logic and rules, right? It is a totalitarian dictatorship where the central figure is the emperor, correct?
Yes, but history is a dark reflection of the Prime Universe.
All right, so if it's history and a dark reflection of the Prime Universe, then it should be something different. Like, they should have totally different values and naming conventions.
But they've got a dark, twisted version of the Prime Universe's history.
Exactly, they should have different naming conventions.
But it's still a version of the Prime Universe history.
All right, so there are ships named
they had a ship.
I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to let you guys argue over this. I mean, you both make some interesting points, but at the end of the day, we have no control over it.
Fair enough. It just annoys me. Until it annoys me.
But please go on. Keep arguing over it. Keep
right.
saying the same thing over and over, back at each other. We can turn it into a drinking game. Rotten can have something to talk about tomorrow. You know, the whole thing.
Look, did you hear about that argument on the Millions in the Zoo? Yeah, they were back.
Oh, shut up. It wasn't an argument. It was a discussion.
It wasn't an argument.
It was
a lively debate.
Wasn't that lively?
By the thing that beat us.
Oh, all right. So hear me out. I have a theory. Hear me out.
You mean you've got an idea?
Concept. What if it's clear that Ira Burr, the showrunner for Deep Space Nine, took inspiration from the thing, and it's fucking dealing with changelings, creating changelings. Like, there are fucking way too many shit connected one-to-ones, right?
Such as?
Huh?
For example?
One of the transformation sequences and the doing of the fucking, what is it? The tentacle shit.
That's fairly common, though.
Yeah, and tentacles are really simple shape.
Yeah, tentacles go all the way back to fucking Crowley, for Christ's sake, with his Eldritch Horrors.
Well, it's still my theory is that what if the thing is if the Star Trek universe and the thing universe are connected, what if the thing were changelings?
Doesn't fit.
I know, but it's just
wouldn't fit at all.
A game theory.
It's a what if
game theory.
Headcanon.
No, it doesn't work though. Because the changelings don't infiltrate and take over your cells like the thing does.
Yeah.
It's a completely different
entity.
Metamorphic process.
Yeah,
the thing is kind of like a it's almost like an intelligent virus.
And the
or
parasite. BGs. Oh, parasite.
The BGs.
Basic BGs. Oh fuck.
No, the BGs don't enter into it.
Shut up.
Infecting yourselves.
Well, you can tell by the way I awkward walk. I'm ashamed of my pants.
So we've talked plenty of times about AI when it comes to the entertainment world, like movies and TV and things of that nature, even music. But what about when it comes to games?
Oh, I kind of want to see that.
No, I don't.
Well, you've kind of got AI in games. I mean, one of the earliest ones was Return to Castle Wolfenstein, where the German soldiers acted intelligently. Yeah, they'd have one guy pinning you down while the other guy's reloading, or you'd throw a grenade in, one of those stick grenades that the Germans used in World War II. You'd throw one into a room, and it'd get kicked back out the door.
All right.
But was that really AI, or was it algorithmic?
That was algorithmic.
Algorithmic, but it was an early form of AI, apparently.
All right, so in the game, hold on. in the game Galactic Civilization 4, they are introducing AI into the game to make even mundane interactions with the various
Civilization
nations.
4.
Yes, Galactic Civilization 4.
Oh, Galactic. I thought you just said Civilization 4. I was going to
No,
say
but
that's an old game.
but they're putting in AI so every interaction feels different. Like every time you create a game, it feels different.
Let me shoot this guy.
So say at one point it gave you a response like, oh, it's the human. What do you want, human? Well, this iteration goes, oh, hi, human. You know,
Now, where I think that would be more useful
what?
if they were to remake the Saints Row franchise. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'd make
especially
it
in
make it shit.
Oh, it'd make it awesome, I think. Especially if they kept the
make
same
it shit.
humor.
They wouldn't do it properly.
Why didn't I shoot there?
True.
Look, Volition has lost my vote of confidence with Saints Row as a franchise.
Well, that's because you're a lesbian.
No, so it all right. So it made the Agents of Mayhem, which was supposed to be a spinoff, where they go to an alternate Earth, and it sucked ass.
What's this?
What?
What that you're on about?
Originally, Saints Row was a GTA clone that became its own thing.
Yeah.
Which was way better.
Yeah, the last one I played was where you go to hell to rescue one of the saints.
Yeah, Get Out of Hell.
Get Out of Hell. And that was that should have just been
the end.
No, it was supposed to be more of a DLC that was too big because it's the same map layout as Saints Row 4.
Yeah, the one I actually really enjoyed was the one where you start off as a president, the Earth gets destroyed, and you end up in the.
Saints Row 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I think the funniest mission in any of the Saints Row ones is where you've got to drive around the city with the mini tiger in your car.
Oh yeah, in the third one with Angel, who was played by Hulk Hogan. But I didn't like that one as much. So one of the hallmarks of the old Saints Row was like characters you got in the past. You know, if they were on your team, they came back on your team. You know, and they killed off like one of my favorite characters in the first fucking 20 minutes. Like they killed off Nightblade and they killed off Oleg and the Winter Sisters. Well, Kiki was still alive, but they killed them all. But come on now. And they killed off Zemo, Cat Williams' pimp character with the robotic voice.
I guess I missed that one.
Yeah, in Saints Row 4, like you don't play as Zemo, you don't play as you don't get to play with Oleg, you don't get to play with Nightblade, you don't get to play with any of the Winter Sisters.
Oh, you're talking about
the leader of the Saints Row.
Yeah.
That is your role in the game.
Yeah, but you don't get they don't have those characters in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, you were talking about heroes and shit there earlier.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen the trailer for the James Gunn Supergirl movie?
Oh God.
Nope.
Again,
Justice, whatever. It's gonna be terrible.
Yes, it is.
I think my Twitter post sums it up.
What did you say?
I said I'm bored already.
Yeah.
And that it's gonna that this movie will probably kill Millie. Yeah, I think it's Alcott's career.
I don't think she's that good an actress anyway.
For Daisy Ridley.
Yeah, I don't think she's all that good an actress anyway. And I agree with you. It will ruin her career because it's a shite film. It's a shite character. It's nothing like the actual character is supposed to be.
Yeah,
Holly
again.
Brown.
Who?
She's going to play the Supergirl.
No, Millie Alcock.
Oh, okay.
Is her name?
Yeah,
Millie Alcock.
Yeah, I was hoping
he
we could
just said
dispense with the obvious jokes, because quite frankly, they're infantile.
Yeah,
We can be more
sorry.
creative than that as a group. But what was I saying? I also think that they, from what I've seen in that trailer, they might as well throw Jared Leto and who's that other guy? Pedro Pascal in it right now and just get the travesty over with.
I mean, the first part of that trailer just shows utter disrespect for Superman.
Oh yeah, it's Crypto pissing on the newspaper article about Superman and whatnot.
Superman, Crypto's not Supergirl's dog.
Oh yeah, but we have to do all the things to make Supergirl better than Superman, so she gets the dog.
Yeah.
Instead of the
Well,
horse
you
that
know,
motherfucker.
I thought that.
Which frankly, I thought James Gunn would be into.
See, I thought they ruined Supergirl in the '80s with Helen Slater as a Supergirl, especially with all that shitty wire work where she was floating around in the forest like a freaking fairy.
Helen Slater was perfectly fine. She did a great job, if you ask me.
I was going to say,
it's everything else was stupid.
Yeah, it was a stupid premise.
James, I kind of disagree. The film was shite. She was as good a Supergirl as Christopher Reeve was Superman.
Yes, I think so.
Well, like I said, the film was.
She actually captured the innocence of the character as well, because Supergirl was supposed to be kind of innocent.
Look, I'm tired of deep divergence from the comics. I'm tired of these movie adaptations altering key aspects of the characters.
Well, I keep saying it, don't I? Why are you?
But
Mitch? He's gone silent.
Oh God. The Wookalar got him.
I think he might be having difficulties because he's actually silent. He's actually not doing anything in game either.
Yeah.
I think his internet went out.
Oh God. He got gotten by the Wookalars.
There we go.
Ah, there you are.
Finally.
What
No,
you were
like
saying?
it's like I keep saying. Why do you want to work on an IP where you're going to kill everything in the IP that made the IP popular in the first place?
Yeah.
Prime example: Transformers.
Yep.
Prime example: fucking Star Wars.
Transvestite, homos in disguise.
Well, to be fair, Star Wars started off as a film IP. But yeah, once someone besides Lucas got their hands on it, it stopped being Star Wars. And even the prequel trilogy wasn't good Star Wars, if you ask me.
No.
At that point, Lucas had lost it.
No, at that point, Lucas had surrounded himself with people who didn't tell him that's not a good idea, George.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Because George Lucas is not that good at stuff that he doesn't really understand.
Oh no, he's certainly not.
He doesn't understand his own shit.
And him making the Metachlorian shit. Just
if it wasn't for George Lucas, you wouldn't have Han Solo going on about his ship being able to do this castle run in under 12 parsecs and not realise that he's not on about time.
Right.
Parsecs is a unit of distance.
Yeah. Lucas is one of these people who thinks that a light year is time. Stuff like that.
Exactly.
Even then, you have the issue with fucking Disney not understanding the source material either. Their writers, creators, not understanding fucking how time works in that universe.
Understand or care?
Both. Like, they don't understand any of that shit. Because
Nope.
if you look at some of the events of the Alkalite, God, I hate myself for knowing this shit. It's impossible given distance in time.
Well, yeah. For one thing, they think a hyperdrive is a magic A to B device.
Well,
It
the one that
actually puts you there.
the one that gets me. I mean, in the original film, the force is in everything, right?
Yes.
It flows through us. It breathes through us. Then the force is female. No, it inherently is.
Fuck me.
The Force is neither male nor female, good nor evil.
No, you're wrong. The Force is male. If you listen to what Obi-Wan Kenobi said, because he specifically said it binds us and penetrates us. Those are male.
Mitch.
Damn straight. I make a great point, though. It holds the universe together.
Yo, Sora, I didn't see you there.
I thought, I don't know, Mitch. I've never tried to turn you into a point. Here, wait till I get my sharpening pen.
Again, guys, y'all forgive me for not being able to read chat. I'm in the middle of a game, and it gets difficult to both play the game and then read chat.
Oh yeah, you people in the chat don't forgive him. We don't forgive him.
Wow.
And I didn't charge my tablet, so I can't read chat for him. That is my mistake. I am sorry.
Did you say
I told him my duties.
His tablet.
Yeah, my tablet.
No, I'm going with Tiblet. Tiblet sounds better.
Yeah,
Tiblet does sound better.
In the United States, Cryptic says I put the United Spaceship Bruce Wayne in his mobile.
That's good.
You know, it's like how I've renamed ferrets. I now refer to them as furberts.
Furberts.
hold
on, shut. I have to read this from Solana. Are we being penetrated by this force?
Yes.
Spirit? Yeah, Sora.
Especially you, Sora.
Nice indeed.
Oh, I don't want to talk about force penetration.
Yeah, I'm trying to make ferrets more respectable and upmarket. I call them ferrets.
Ferrets.
Oh, that works.
Ferrets.
Yeah, just like it's not Target, it's Target.
Well, no, see, Batman's talking about there are some people who suffer from Ferret syndrome.
Yeah, like Kefki.
Oh, Kefki does.
Get out my head, James.
But the big clue is when they go.
They give up that.
Right, somebody creep into James's house and take his coffee away.
James needs his coffee.
His house and install a microwave for his tea.
Nice.
That doesn't actually bother me.
Me.
You sick son of a bitch.
But
Instead of getting rid of all of England's guns, they should have got rid of all of their kettles.
Yeah.
Since we want to talk about...
yeah, if they did that, they'd wish they'd gotten rid of all of our guns. You know, the British Army during World War II, yeah, was sick of tank crews getting killed when they stopped to brew up a cup of tea, right? Because they got out the tank and they brewed up a cup of tea, and Germans would shoot them. So you know what they did?
What?
They put electric kettles inside the tanks.
Never works.
It means you can brew up a nice cuppa without getting out the tank.
And you can keep on killing.
Not when you have the tea, you don't.
What you just stop for tea? You just
you stop and you sit down and you're relaxing. You drink your tea, then you get back to killing.
God damn. I don't want to face the British Army in battle.
Apparently, in World War II, the Germans preferred fighting the Americans. because the British, we had a reputation of being insane when it came to war.
Well, yeah, anyone who stops to get out of a tank to brew a cup of tea, that's insane.
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a
I've told you
target-rich
before,
environment right there.
there was a British officer. He went to war with a broadsword and a longbow.
Yep.
The Germans were terrified of him.
Mm-hmm.
And there was the other guy, another officer, who his weapons were a Browning pistol and a brolly. And he actually took down a machine gun post with the brolly.
What the hell is a brolly?
Umbrella.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the British had their own slang for everything.
Again, you bastards are insane.
Yes.
You are the mad lads of the first the World Wars.
Right. Well, put it this way: if we'd been sensible, the size of our country, we wouldn't have gone and conquered most of the fucking world. We're a bit too small for that.
We traded spices all over the world, but don't know how to use them.
I hate that fucking joke.
Yeah, I've heard it so many fucking times. It's boring.
Which one?
You trade spices all over the world and they don't know how to use them. I hate that joke because you wouldn't need to season your fucking food so much if you motherfuckers didn't wash it with dish soap.
That's more of a that's more of a new thing.
I got this guy from Texas once. He cracked that joke, and I said, "Yeah, and you wouldn't need so many spices in your food if you could actually cook it so it tasted right." He seriously lost his rag with that one.
I still like the one for the British. It says British food and British women made the British the most amazing sailors in the world for a time.
What, Rotten?
It said British food and British women made the British some of the most amazing sailors in the world for a time.
Because they had to escape to go get some more.
That's kind of like why I got extra marks on a history test about the Vikings. I had to name 3 reasons why the Vikings sailed the known world. First one, poor farming, so they had to go abroad to gain better farming land. Increasing population, they needed to form colonies, and they wanted control. The third one was control of the world trade routes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the 3 answers you had to get, and I put in a 4th one. They wanted to get away from the wife for a bit. And I actually got a mark for that.
Half Dan, didn't I ask you to fix the roof? Oh God, I'm going raiding with my buddies. Leave me the fuck alone.
What to go a Viking?
Oh, you shovel the fucking snow.
In BLooZeR, you have to understand that if the white guy did care while he was waving his hands in the air because he was getting mugged.
What?
BLooZeR put it, why'd the white guy put his arms in the air and wave them like he just doesn't care? He was getting mugged at gunpoint. Oh, he cared.
Yeah.
Come on, love talker.
See, for that one, I still like the joke to where it's like, guy tried to mug me, so I unloaded my pistol into him and realized the amount of that the self-defense ammo cost me. It would have been cheaper just to hand in my wallet.
Well, if you had the one about the Englishman, the Irishman, and the Scotsman get captured by the Spaniards, right?
Pause. Remember, Romanians.
Well, so they're gonna get a firing squad, right? The Englishman says, right, watch what I do, and copy it, right, and you'll be able to escape. So he's taking out the Spanish officer there, ready, aim, and he goes, quick! So all the Spanish are panicking, running around, and the Englishman runs over the wall, climbs on this cart, jumps over the wall, and he's escaped. Scotsman, right, I'm going to do that. So he goes out. Spanish officer, ready, aim. He goes, flood! So, Spanish, terrified. Scotsman makes good of his escape. And the Irishman He's got the idea now. And he goes out, he's ready, aim, and he shouts, fire!
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna tell my joke now before everybody starts to go.
And remember, remember, minions.
I know, pretty good. It's a pretty good one.
Is that a Discovery universe ship beside me? The USS
Sorry,
Legendary.
I'm just waiting for everybody to be done.
Right.
What kind of Pokemon does the Department of War use to catch illegals?
I don't care.
Ice types.
And it's Department of
oh, that's as bad
Defense.
as that's as bad as the one I heard. Yeah. What rap song do illegals hate? Ice,
baby.
and critical. It's not. It's DHS.
Well, Department of Homeland Security. Yeah.
Yeah, well, which falls under the Department of Justice.
Yep.
Which falls under the Department of Gestapo.
Which falls in the Department of Macy's.
He's nuts. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade funded by the Department of
Again, you got the gun department. 5th floor guns, 6th floor DHS, 7th floor.
You know, with as much guns as there are in the United States, I'm surprised that there hasn't been a store that says just guns and it's just as big as like Macy's and shit.
I thought, yeah.
They're
called gun stores.
It's called Kmart.
Oh, what was it?
James is trying to speak.
I'm trying to think of what that place is called.
What, Dick's?
No.
Dick's doesn't sell
the other
guns
one
anymore. Dunham's?
The wildlife store.
Cabela's?
Bass Pro Shop.
Bass Pro. Yeah.
Cabela's.
Well,
Like a few of them.
Bass Pro owns Cabela's.
Actually, I rather prefer that most of the gun stores that sell nothing but firearms and related materials, I prefer that those are independently owned.
Yes.
I mean, look at the corporate nonsense we put up with already. Do you want that applied to firearms purchases?
No.
Hell no.
Oh,
It will be.
Okay, as a firearms owner and someone who I've only bought a gun through Cabela's once, and I'll never frickin' do that again, just because of the retarded shit that went through it. They also were the same ones who are just gonna, unless there is a massive sale, are gonna do shit at MSRP. The only one that's technically a store that doesn't have anything here, I think their only stores are in South Carolina, that I would go to and gladly buy from them would be Palmetto State Armory, because they are not a publicly traded company. They are a gun store and a manufacturer.
Nice.
And their stated goal is to be able to arm Americans if they want to be armed, regardless of their budget, I guess would be the thing.
I'm an old school
or financial
gentleman,
status.
I would prefer melee weapons to guns, but that's just me.
We all know.
Tyr,
okay.
Let's be honest, while you may prefer that, you don't have the cardio necessary to use a melee weapon properly.
That's a fucking lie.
Most modern people don't.
Bats is right on that one. Most modern people don't.
Spears is easy to wield.
No, the spears are easy to wield. No, they're fucking not, you know.
Pointed stick and isn't that honestly not even a pointed fucking stick. A sharpened broom. I'm pretty sure I could wield a fucking sharpened broom.
Tyr?
Well, you're not an electrician, so you can do it.
Hold on. Tyr, you need to look up the SOG spear. It's basically about 8 inches overall with the handle. The handle screws off because it's meant to be screwed on to like a broom handle.
Yeah, Tay needs to look up some HEMA videos, historical European martial arts videos. If you want to know how
Point in goes in opponent. That's all I
if
need
you
to
want
know.
if you want to know what actual melee weapons are like, watch one of those videos. Yeah, people going at each other with like broadswords and shit like that.
See you run that on somebody. Ah. Yes, I know I don't have the strength to wield the broadsword, but again, sharpen bro.
Tay, most modern people would be tired out too quickly in a proper knife fight.
That's true.
Fair enough.
I'm not on about getting attacked by some idiot in the street. I'm on about a proper knife fight where the guy actually knows what he's doing and is fit enough to use it.
Not a classic shitty.
Exactly not.
Something like this is what you're looking for.
Busy.
When you get done. To the side chat. I mean, granted, you can also go out. I think Tractor Supply is selling the 1 spears as well.
If only I lived in a state with a Tractor Supply.
You live in a state with a Tractor Supply. They're just probably not near you.
Fair enough.
I guarantee you live in a state with a Tractor Supply.
I'm pretty sure I do too.
Tractor Supply is everywhere.
I think the only place they might not be in is freaking Hawaii.
They probably have one there too.
They probably caught the arm, a leg, and the shoulder for you there.
True.
You live in paradise, but everything costs an arm, a fucking leg.
Literally.
All I can think of is that one song to where, you know, put up a parking lot. And the funny thing about that song is the fact that people don't realize she made that song after being driven to a 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
What song?
Joni Mitchell.
You live in paradise, but put up a parking lot.
Yeah, they paid paradise to put up a parking lot.
Yeah, paid paradise and put in a parking lot. It's like, bitch, you were staying in a 5-star hotel because you're fucking rich. Shut the fuck up about this whole paved over paradise.
But that doesn't count because it's carpeted.
Yes.
Nice.
Well done.
I prefer my version. The Grey Parasite ripped up a parking lot. It's a supervillain song.
Hey, nice Albert, yes. Yes, spirits are superior, yes.
Evil grows.
It depends. If you get into close quarters, a spear is fucking useless.
Generally, I prefer a sword that's about the length of a ninja toe.
And where'd you put
So
you put it in side chat?
You'd be on about a short sword then, like a Roman gladiator, something like that.
A short sword, but two-handed.
Ooh, I want one.
So I have the option.
Yeah, I get what Mitch means. It's like you have that shorter sword, but it still has to where you can still pass off from one hand to the other exponentially easier, or use both hands at the same time.
Right.
I think it was a lot of short sword.
The Khopesh is one of my favorite swords.
A what? The Khopesh?
The Khopesh.
The ancient Greek, ancient Egyptian one.
He like things that curve.
Badly designed, even for the time. That's.
I mean, it's still a cool looking sword.
I'm not talking about looks.
It was more for like rituals and shit. It really wasn't for combat.
No, they actually used it in combat until they met other people with different swords that weren't so badly designed. I think it actually derived from farming implement.
Yeah, it was a farming implement.
The original Khopesh wasn't it modeled after the scythe?
Yes,
Yep.
it was a farmland.
Sounds about right.
Hindsight to be
Special weapons were.
Yep.
Yeah, most of them come either from farming implements or hunting implements.
Mm-hmm.
Or random objects. Hey, this looks like this would be fun.
Yeah, hey, didn't swing that bit of metal on you, put somebody's eye out.
What are you put a BB gun. What are you doing, kid? You put your eye out. Ah, I love that movie.
Shoot your eye out.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
Nope. Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
You know what I
How
want
do
to
you
see
not know
suddenly?
Christmas Story.
What?
I want to watch A League of Their Own, but replace Tom Hanks with Billy Bob Thornton.
Well, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, replace Rosie O'Donnell with anybody not Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah,
And,
true.
and every time Madonna says something, put in a boo track.
Ooh.
Crying? I don't cry in
And
the
if you're not in the
face,
middle of
Mom.
something, Mitch, in the side chat, here's something you might get a kick out of, although it might have too long of a handle.
Side chat. Keep forgetting how to do it. There we go.
The chat at the side.
God damn it.
Uh,
A Mangalese,
Oh god, no, that handle's too long for me.
there's the
But
other
at
one
least
that's,
gave you a giggle.
if you look at the other ones, they got some nice looking cutlery there.
you know what makes me laugh?
What?
And it's something I didn't know until it got pointed out to me. You know those two-handed swords that Conor McLeod was using at the start of Highlander? That he calls claymores.
Yes.
They're not claymores.
Aren't they closer to a broadsword?
They're great swords.
Oh, yes.
A claymore is traditionally a basket-hilted broadsword.
And Mitch, I think he'd like something more like this, although I don't know what the length is. It's a
Let's
total
see.
of 42 inches, but this one, the second one I put in there, that
Yep. That one's more in line with what I'm thinking. As far as length and length of the handle, even.
That's what she said.
Ah!
There had to be one.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I've been saying these jokes the whole night and no one's even caught on.
What?
Because we ignore you most of the time.
Fair.
Don't ignore him. He's a good person.
There we go.
He's
Hold on a minute here. James, I know he's a good person, but I'm still going to ignore him.
Okay.
That's like called critical good. I mean, he's
I'm an asshole, not a monster.
Hey, Tyr, he gets two things that you don't get.
What?
Good and person.
Oh.
Damn. I mean,
person
antique
good.
farming equipment does have a change.
Oh, go to fucking hell.
I'm sorry, I had to.
I'm not antique farming equipment.
Give yourself a pat on the back, critical.
Yes.
I love that one.
If I don't hear your shoulder going out of alignment, I know you haven't done it.
My shoulder hurts anyway, so.
But use your other arm.
Bastards, all of you. Evil.
I mean, you gotta put yourself in that situation, Tyr.
Yeah, I
That's
walked into it.
something I did when I was running a superhero role-playing game.
What?
Broke one of the villain I was running. Broke one of the players' leg, a player's leg, right? And the guy's complaining, both in and out of character. So, running the NPC, I have this bad guy go to him and goes, "Oh, you got a broken leg! Oh, that's terrible! Crack! Hey, now you've got a match pair."
Damn.
Stopped him from complaining.
I thought you were going to do the Major Pain thing, though. I get something to take your mind off that broken leg.
I'm gonna do something to take your mind off that pain.
You broke my finger.
Give me a hand.
You ain't worried about your leg, are you?
Yes. I like it when he was about to do that to the kid.
Nah, I like a little engine that could.
Oh yeah, the little engine that could scene is great.
Shoot.
Tagger know that. What was it? Tagger know that routine like a knot in the back of his head.
The little engine that could decide it couldn't be bothered.
Do you need me to tell you the story of the little engine that could again?
No.
Yeah, shook his head.
The kid's got PTSD already.
Oh, I mean, there's that part. There's the whole theory. He's like kind of sick of passion. Where is that? She's like, he's in the closet. Pulls out a gun, and shoots into it. And she's like, oh my god. And he's like, Major Payne took care of that monster with extreme prejudice, and if he's still in there, he ain't happy.
Exactly.
I would be more sensitive to his needs.
Yeah,
Major Payne is such a good movie. I fucking love it.
Yeah, but let's be honest. How long would that character actually last in the real military?
Not long.
Depends, actually.
For the core, actually longer than you'd expect. Mostly for the fact, if you look at how Major Payne's character was, for how it was portrayed, motherfucker can run.
What if he was getting drilled by Ali Ermy?
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
That'd be insane.
Well, I mean, if you pay attention to it in that situation, for what he did, he didn't have that stuff against people that were above him, so in rank, so technically he wouldn't have had an issue.
He was a good soldier. He would fight wars.
He wasn't a soldier, he was a Marine.
That's why I said being drilled by Ali Ermy.
And he wouldn't have been drilled by Ali Ermy. He outranked him.
Yep.
Yes.
No, you don't do that.
Nope. Because he didn't go through basic training because he was an officer.
Yeah, that's the thing. In the British Army, not the Marines. I think the Marines do it as well. But if you're if you're on the parade ground, there's an RSM, that regimental sergeant major there, and you're an officer. He ranks higher than you on the parade ground. The regimental sergeant major is a highest rank.
But yeah, but that's not about the rank. That's about the
area.
The what?
The area, the place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if I'm a colonel and there's a major who's the head of a R&D division, and I'm not an R&D officer, I would answer to the R&D officer who's in charge, because that's his area. If you see what I mean.
Yeah, only for certain areas in times of war and whatnot. Not necessarily in times of war, but it's typically like certain areas like in the field to where your rank really isn't going to mean shit, and it's going to be who's been there the longest and has the most experience. That's the person in charge.
Exactly. Good example is Colonel Telford and Colonel Everett on Stargate Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Same rank, but Everett's the one who's out there and dealing with shit on a day-to-day basis. So Everett's authority supersedes Telford's.
I tried to throw a horde top.
I mean, until such time as where are you guys getting this shit?
I just go talk to Q.
No, fuck that. I don't like talking to Q. Anyway, until such time as General O'Neill, Homeworld Security, says otherwise.
Are you just a pile of molten shit, Tyr?
No, it's a creature called a Horda.
He knows he's being a cunt.
I didn't know. I just didn't care.
Huh. That too.
I'm not a Star Trek guy.
I'm saying
Neither am I, so that's why I don't say anything when it comes to it.
It's a creature called the Horda. It's
silicon-based life form.
yeah. It's essentially organic rock.
I mean, in all reality, it looks like molten lava with like eggs on top of it.
Lava.
Pretty
Or
much
would that
what it
be
is.
molten magma?
It always looked to me like
Molten magma.
meatballs and sauce.
I could see that.
You're
Basically
completely
served up in a
surrounded
manner to
by
overcrowd the plate.
Yeah.
The hell is this?
I will say though, from what I have seen, Star Trek has had ample spots to take different parts of an episode to make a meme out of it. Like, I should say different parts of an episode, but like of a scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Corresponding scene frames, I think, would be the proper term.
Yes. All right. Yes. All right.
I wonder.
What?
I'll stop right.
Huh?
Going back to something I brought up earlier. When I was talking, sorry, when I was talking about AI in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose you have an open source game engine, and you can talk an AI into building you your own game.
Yeah.
Based on that engine.
Yeah.
I mean, why not, right?
I could see using it as like the basis to get where you want to be to a point, and then refining it from there.
Oh, certainly.
Because if you don't, because they've already had the game footage and whatnot, with like, this is a complete AI game, and it just
It
looks
looks terrible.
shit.
Looks like ass.
It's six different games put together, basically.
Well, see, that's a clogging of vision for one thing, trying to do too many things at once, and you can't judge a game on how it looks. You have to judge a game on its gameplay.
Part of the game is how it looks.
Well, to an extent, it depends on the genre to where you're going to get
it does,
of
yeah.
how it looks. But it is going to depend on how well it plays and how well it also performs on the average computer.
I mean, you can't have a Starship Combat Simulator where people are riding dinosaurs.
True.
Don't say that loud here.
That does sound
Star
fun.
Trek Voyager.
I'm not gonna lie, Mitch, that kind of does sound fun. Riding a dinosaur.
It would be a different game.
I think
You're
you did
supposed to walk the dinosaur.
ODO, get on the floor.
Oh no.
Dinosaur. How do you access your fucking emotes? I forget how to do that.
Open the chat window, and over on the right, at the bottom right, there's a chat configuration and social shortcuts button. Click on that, and scroll up to emotes. Click on that, and that's your emotes menu. But there's in the upper right-hand corner of that little window, there's a pin that can allow you to keep it on your HUD.
Or you can use /E and then type in your emote.
There we go. I remember being able to do this.
And going back to the game thing as well, it's like visual is a part. Like we said, it also is gameplay, but also I'm kind of with Monkey on this one. It is going to be how well does it perform on the average hardware at the time of creation.
Well, exactly. That's I honestly think you don't need games way back when didn't need to be as big as they are now.
No.
In fact, compressing the game seems to be a lost art, from what I'm hearing.
Well, one of the bigger issues, if you're looking at a lot of the console games, the reason why they're so big is because instead of being like, oh, since this game's in North America, we'll just put it in North America in that it's like in the languages. So we're going to have English, Spanish, and French for those up in Quebec. They have it every region. So you have every language, everything
Right.
in there for all of it, which just overbloats it. But then you get
Exactly.
people like what's his name from the Borderlands series that doesn't take fucking criticism at all.
Are you talking
That
about fucking?
well, go to continue on where he set up the Borderlands 4 originally. I don't know if they've got it changed since then to be like running on top hardware. And his response was like the similar to that Diablo mobile game of where it's like, does it, you know, you own a phone was, well, you can buy a better computer.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so I need to go spend potentially $4,000 on a computer to run a $60 game. Homie, are
Yep.
you fucking retarded?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, he is.
That's
and
why
he's
if
a
I were in
bitch.
game design, I would make it I would design a game to run on something that's 2 generations old, at least.
Yep.
Yeah, and getting back to the whole thing about AI in games, I think crap AI generated games are the ones where they've just put in the prompts and let the AI do all the work. If you're going to do something like a game, you've got to hold the AI's hand all the way through it.
Oh, sure. I mean,
Pretty
unless
much,
you're
yeah.
doing like tic-tac-toe or chess or checkers.
Yeah.
Or you're doing,
But
like
if-
I said, to where you have the whole thing of you're using that for your basis and you go through and refine it from there because you don't know how to get through that portion.
Right. As a fun example, suppose you have you use rock, paper, scissors as a foundation for a combat simulator. Because that's what rock, paper, scissors is. It's really a combat simulator, and you just don't know what the other guy's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But for rock, paper, scissors, you'd use paper would probably be the soldiers, the organic people, warrior types. The scissors would probably be emplacements, and the scissors would be the tanks and vehicles, and the scissors would be the rocks would be emplacements. So one can take out another, but something else can take that thing out. And you run your that's assuming you have just one soldier unit, one emplacement, and one, what's the other thing, vehicle unit.
Mm-hmm.
So you could play it that way and have a very simple yet functional game.
Mm-hmm.
And like Broughton said, from there you build the concept out from that foundation. And if you have art assets of some sort that you could use, use them.
Yep.
Even if you have to steal them, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're selling the game. If you use them for something you're not selling, shit, there you go.
Yeah.
Hell, in fact, you use that game to raise funds to include all original artwork.
Yep, you can do that too.
Yep, because they're not paying you for the artwork that's unoriginal. They're paying you for original artwork that's not there yet, essentially. But you do have to put it in.
Put it in.
Goddamn game, get your mind out the gutter.
James, it's not that kind of movie.
It isn't. All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting a little tired, my friend, so I'm about to close up.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. It has been real fun. Rodney, what movie are we watching this week? Or are we doing Talking Into the Void?
We are doing Talking to the Void because next week, weekend before Christmas, we are watching Ernest Saves Christmas.
No.
Nice. Good movie.
We are going for just strictly fun on this one. The past couple holidays and everything, we've gone with like horror movies more on the holidays. It's like, you know what? We're going to do a fun one that's like next Halloween. We are going to end the October with Ernest Scared Stupid.
Nice.
That's a good choice.
Ernest P. Rogue Saves the World. Damn it, Jim Varney. All right.
Rest in
So,
peace,
I
Barney.
still want to. I again, getting back to AI real fast. I still want to see a movie, and the title will give you everything you need to know about it. The Brady's Stole Christmas.
That's great.
I want to see that fucking movie.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, I think
I,
for
I,
Right.
I want to see Tron from the MCP the MCP's point of view.
the master controller.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
normally won't. Can I? I'm sorry. I just want to say this. I normally don't promote, especially on a channel like this. But go check out my short. I just recently uploaded Rotten's Guns. I got it figured out. I am a goober at the range, and I do a little singing.
Okay. Everybody else? Anybody else want something? Anybody else got something?
Oh, I got
you
plenty.
guys wanna-
world's richest man and poster child for narcissism.
I hate all of
I
you.
got nothing.
Good.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming out. We will be back Monday night for regular means of space. I hope you come join us. It'll be fun. It'll be real fun.
It won't. He's lying.
I am not lying. I do not tell lies. I do not do fibs or fabrications.
Then why are your pants always on fire?
I
Those are unrelated.
Yeah, those are unrelated.
That's
All right, so
Comfort.
say goodbye to the next people.
Good night, everyone.
Kefki's not here.
Eat, drink,
Oh,
and
good
remarry.
night, Sora.
All you
Night.
guys. All right, bye.
Shake it
night.
naked.
Shake it naked.
I know wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.